Hello, greetings, Boss Mom here. I wanted to stop by and just do a quick video talking about my passion. It's always been my desire to be helpful and to be an inspiration and a blessing to somebody, you know. And while I was sick with COVID, my girlfriend shared with me an opportunity, right? And during that time, I wasn't feeling well, and my body was broken, and I was going through some hormonal changes, and my pH was off, and I'm wondering what's going on, what's going on with my sacred space, and it was due to the imbalances and also the um, antibiotics and things that I was taking to fight off this COVID that brought my pH off. And I was having first couple days, a day or so before I knew that it was COVID, my urine had this aluminum metal smell to it. And then later on in that evening or the next day, I started having like this ammonia smell. And then I could smell the metal. And I was just like, what is going on with my body? And I hated it, you know? Let's go back about a year ago or more. And my doctor told me my heavy cycles are due to fibroids. And I had quite a few clusters of them, and I would have to use tampons and pads at the same time. And I would go for a whole week bleeding. It was dreadful. And I actually, before that, not understanding that it was fibroids, I speculated that that's what it was. But even before that, all my events through my life, even as a young adult, I'm still young, but as a young adult, I I would plan events and activities around my cycle. I know when you travel, you don't want to have your cycle because you want to have a good time and not worry about that. But for me, it was different. I didn't want to have that heaviness and worry about leaking or changing frequently. So my doctor told me the best thing. She was like, you don't want any more children, right? I said, no. She said, well, the best thing for you to do, rather than the scraping, because it may come back. If you scrape it, it'll come back. The best thing for you to do is have a hysterectomy. It'll send you into menopause earlier. And I was just like, I don't want to have a cycle anymore. I've had it long enough. I'm ready to get rid of it. So I welcome not having one, but God gave me my womb for a purpose. And I've brought forth fruit, but it's something that he gave me and I should keep. So when my doctor suggested me having the hysterectomy, I was just like, no, there's no way I'm going to do that. And so I just said, I will deal with it. And then in time, God will show me the better way to deal with it, right? So now come back where we are in December, having COVID. After Christmas, my daughter started having it Christmas night. And so we contracted it shortly after. Next 2 days or so, I started feeling like a flu. It was horrible. And then that ammonia smell and aluminum. And I was just like, what is going on? Continue showering and just trying to get rid of this odor. I'm wondering, does anybody else smell it, right? And after I got better, my sister friend shared with me about Wombversity and what it meant to her and her suffering that she was going through privately for years, not understanding what was going on with her body. And I spoke to the owner, and there we made a connection. And she was able to tell me and direct me in some things that I should do to try to get my pH back in line, especially after COVID. And I found Wombversity. And last night, I was empowered and inspired, and I knew I wanted to help other women who were suffering, because according to CDC, approximately 600,000 women every single year are having hysterectomies from fibroids and other causes. But what it boils down to is what we're using on and in our bodies, right? And so, in speaking to the sister about her own struggles and her own journey, where she turned her suffering, her pain into purpose, has now allowed me to fulfill some of those dreams and aspirations that I had. I had planned on opening a spa, women wellness, doing frequency healing, doing yoni steaming, and a collaboration of other things which I won't share, right? To bring that to fruition. But in connecting with Wombversity, it's just opened a new avenue of income stream for me. But beyond that, I'm able to live my true purpose and reach out and connect with other women, and educate them, educate their kings on how to help to protect them. Stop using these chemicals in their bodies. Stop using these soaps that are harming them, that are throwing off their pH way off, and that's causing fibroids. And fibroids are caused by your emotions as well, whatever stress you're going through, heartache that you're going through. And so I love the fact that I'll be able to become a certified doula to help with the natural birth, but and a certified herbalist. But what I like about becoming a certified wombologist is I will have that knowledge that was lacking all these years, right? And be able to sit down with another sister, another woman, and say, I understand, and this is what we're going to do to get you through this time. So I'm super excited. And last night I had a call with 4 phenomenal women. And one of the ladies, Miss Michelle, shared about her womb. And it was so touching. We cried, to hear that she had to have a hysterectomy. And that still to this day, having cycles where she has to use a towel to protect herself, scared of going anywhere during that time of the month because of leakage and stuff. And hearing her say something impacted me and will stay with me. She said a lack of knowledge caused her to lose her womb. A lack of knowledge caused her to lose her womb. How many of us are going to stay in that space of a lack of knowledge, a lack of understanding, and our undesire, our inability to sacrifice and do some things, sacrifice now to do some life changes that is going to bring you peace and happiness and clarity and lack of pain and suffering. It's going to stop that. So when you see me sharing about Wombversity, understand that I have found something that answers my prayers, something that answers my God-given gift of why I am here, is to heal, to empower, and to help my sisters. Black, white, Chinese, Indian, it doesn't matter. It's a Black-owned company. This sister went through her own turmoil, and if you want to hear her testimony, I have it on video so I can share it with you. It is time for us to say, no more SIS, no more suffering in silence. The products are vegan-based, and they're going to help you. It's going to help with herpes breakout. It's going to help with vaginosis, BV, vaginosis. It's going to help yeast infections, irritability down there. It's going to teach our men to cleanse themselves with something that does not have toxins in it. Because when they introduce themselves to us intimately, they're carrying and spreading that bacteria. They're creating it. So, sometimes they blame women that, oh, this woman, her private area smells. Well, brother man, her private area may not like you. You're doing something. You're introducing to her chemicals that are creating that pH off balance for her. You're reintroducing toxins and bacteria. So if you love your queens, you're going to educate yourself as well. And you're going to become a part of this movement. This is not a business. For me, it's not just a business. And it's not just me trying to push products. It's me helping you, helping to support your womb health. Our wombs are alive. And in the products that we're using to cleanse, is killing us. It's creating havoc in our bodies. One of the products in our pads, formaldehyde, that is used to treat dead bodies. I'm alive. My womb is alive. Life came from my womb. And so it's time for us to take back our bodies, our health, and take care of ourselves. So connect with me. Let's talk. And let me share with you what Wombversity means and what it can do for you. And in getting my certification as a herbalist, a doula, a wombologist, and learning how to open my own brick and mortar business is phenomenal. We'll be receiving financial education, health and wellness. We'll have a television channel geared to women's health, a sales channel geared to sharing the products over throughout America and then globally. So thank you. Thank you for listening. I pray that this video will help somebody. This conversation will help somebody. And just reach out to me. Let's get you situated. Let's get you either locked in as a virtual spa owner where you can inspire and help other women. And in order to get the certifications, you must be a virtual spa owner. Or maybe you just want to try the products yourself and see how healing they really are. Connect with me. I look forward to hearing from you. For some information, please, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want you to check out the information. We don't have, our website is not fully launched because they're doing some updates and they've had to do some changes. The products have been out for 5 years. They're just branding, and we've taken on the Madam Malone and Madam C.J. Walker's business formula and how they do things. We're going to get back into connecting with our sisters, having conversation, building sisterhood through Wombversity, right? So if you just want to be a customer or you want to try the products yourself, if you're ready to lock in your position as an affiliate, we do make 50% of all our sales. But let it be because this inspires you and you want to help others, not because of the money. The money will come. God has a way of just delivering. When you bless somebody and you step out of the way and it's not about you, he will bless you. Okay? And if you're living your purpose and in your purpose and walking in your purpose, everything will be provided to you. Trust and believe that. So do not let the lack of knowledge cause you to lose your womb. Do not let the lack of knowledge cause you to damage your children's womb or continue to perpetuate the damage that has going on from these chemicals that even our boys and our men are using. My website is www.healthierwomb. There I have some information. The website isn't out yet because we're still in pre-launch and a great time to position yourself. But I do have some information on my website, www.healthierwomb.com. So check me out there. Check out my YouTube channel. I love you. I thank you. God bless you. Have an amazing Wombversity day.